Hello friends, today I want to show you one of my favorite 3-minute trading methods which I use with the help of 4 indicators. Most importantly, I will explain how they work perfectly in combination with each other. I will also try to show you exactly how I get confirmation signals from them and how I determine the direction of opening a position. So let's start. I start by setting up the well-known moving average indicator. Let me increase the period to 100. Color is white and save. The next indicator is also known as Zigzag with the periods of 5, 8, and 3. Let me change the color as well and save. The third indicator is very useful in the method. It's SuperTrend with the periods of 10 and 1. The fourth and final indicator in the method is the RSI. I set the period to 10. Colors are pink, maybe green, gray, and red, and save. Then I set 1-minute regular candles, and the position opening time will be 3 minutes. Here they are. One of the main factors of the method is that you should know that this method does not like aggressive markets. That is, if there is instability on a currency pair, I simply don't open a position. And I also want to discuss each indicator in detail, so let me find good moments and get back to you. I think I found a great moment, and before I start explaining, I want to remind you that if anyone is interested, the platform registration link will be in the video description. Now I want to consider each indicator of the method and explain why I open a position in a particular direction and in a particular situation. I want to start the discussion with the moving average. Although I don't make the main decision to enter the market based on this particular indicator in this particular strategy, it plays a big role to strengthen my main signal and makes it much more reliable. I want to tell you in what cases it strengthens the signal right now. First of all, as you see on the platform now, the white line of the moving average is located above the Japanese candles and has a position from top to bottom. I think this is to strengthen the signal of other indicators in the event that I open a position in the downward direction, of course. If I want to open a position in the upward direction, in this case, everything changes because these moving average signals simply don't work for me. Then it should be below the Japanese candles and have an upward direction. The moving average also has another good moments, which I will definitely talk about on the next trade. And of course, I will also move on to discussing other indicators. So let's wait a little bit and see how things develop on the market. Very good. It's so good to have the first successful trade. I think I found another good moment for this method, and of course the white line of the moving average is below the candles. I would also like to tell you that I will try to show you another good signals of the moving average on the next trades. But now let's move on to SuperTrend indicator, which I primarily monitor when I open a position in the upward direction. In this case, the green sign of the SuperTrend indicator should move from top to bottom to top, sorry, as you can see on the platform now. And if I open a position in the downward direction, in this case, of course, the red sign or a sell signal should give me a signal from top to bottom. As I have already told you, I monitor the SuperTrend signal first, and then I move on to the RSI indicator and RSI signal. The pink line of the RSI indicator should be about its own middle gray line, and if I open a position in the upward direction, of course, it can be about the gray line and touch or cross its own green line in rare cases, but it is better not to cross the green line for a long time when I open a position at that moment, because this already indicates strong buying. In short, this moment is the best signal for the RSI. It's so good. I recorded a pretty convincing win, and that makes me so happy. Let me find another moment and get back to you. This is also one of the best moments of this method, and here the signal is especially strengthened by the white line of the moving average, which crosses the green candle, and together with the green candle, the blue line of the zigzag is also crossed. This is a very, very good signal of the method. Of course, the super trend sign also gives me a signal, and the pink line of the RSI is in an ideal situation. As for the blue line of the zigzag, when I open a position, it must be done in the direction in which I open a position, and this is the main signal of the zigzag indicator in this method. You will probably agree with me that this is one of the exceptional methods where I use the zigzag indicator line like this, because in many cases it is used as a fixer of the highest point. In this method, the upward or downward signal of the zigzag is expressed in the direction of its blue line. So this method is special in many ways, and is included in those methods that require more attention, and accordingly the results are better. So let's wait a little bit more and see how things develop on the market. Excellent. The position was closed quite convincingly. Again, as you can see, the method is very powerful when used correctly. So you probably already understood what role each indicator has in this method and how I use them to create the right positions. I will also tell you that such moments where all four indicators in combination give me a signal is like in a specific direction are not very common and take time to find, so don't rush. As you can see, they are quite convincing and successful trade signals. I wish you very successful trading days, and see you in the next video. Thank you so much.